I don't normally put videos on at this time of night. That's why the lighting on this is not so good. But I've just found something out which is literally unbelievable, which I had to share with you straight away. So just listen to this entire video. I'll keep it short. But this is proof, if ever you needed it, that our government, our justice system, our judiciary, our court system is not functioning the way it should be and is completely politicised and is completely corrupt. They will argue that these three things I'm about to tell you are completely coincidental, but just listen to this and tell me whether you think this is coincidental or whether you think this has been absolutely 100% deliberately arranged for a reason. So, on January the 20th next year, three very important trials will start in this country. One of them is the trial of Axel Rudabakana, the man who's been accused and charged with the horrific murders and attacks on the young girls in Southport. The other one is Ricky Jones, the Labour councillor, who, if you remember, at the same time as all of those troubles were going on, was filmed in the streets giving a speech saying that any right-wing protesters, he made this sign and said, should have their throats cut. And the third man was a guy called Anthony Esam, who didn't get a lot of coverage, but he was the guy that with two knives attacked the soldier outside the barracks, stabbed him 12 times, very nearly killed him and ruined his life. All three of those trials have been scheduled to start on January the 20th. What's the chances of that? Is that a coincidence? That seems a bit weird. Three very different trials, very different amounts of evidence to be collected, and yet they're all starting on the same day. But not just that. Guess what else is happening on January 20th? It's the inauguration ceremony for President Trump in the USA. So every single news channel, every single news article, every program on the TV, every newspaper report is going to be focusing primarily on the inauguration of President Trump, and they're going to completely overlook these trials of horrific events that have happened in this country. What's the phrase about a good day to bury bad news? Do you genuinely think that's coincidental? Do you genuinely think that these three trials, which have all got the potential to cause a shitload of trouble in this country, which potentially have got the potential to very much embarrass the Labour government, the Labour Party, Keir Starmer, Yvette Cooper, the Home Secretary, these could all be potentially disastrous for the government if they get an awful lot of coverage. And they've all been scheduled on the same day, which is going to split the news coverage anyway, and they've all been scheduled on the same day as the inauguration of President Trump. But it's a total coincidence. Hasn't been arranged. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Just a complete fluke. Nothing to see here, move on. Are you having a fucking laugh? Seriously. Do any of you believe that? Please share this. Please share this as widely as you can, and please comment, because I would love somebody to come on here and genuinely say they don't think that's contrived and they think it's just a coincidence and it's just the way things have panned out. We are not living in the country or the society that you think we're living in. We're absolutely not.